Terry? Terry, are you awake?
Cheers, mate. Cheers, Carmen.
Catch it again. See that.
Where have you been?
Walking? Pleasant line away all night.
Oh, you going to work or what?
Where? What's the point?
What's the story, Brett?
Same old one with Terry. Always chooses the wrong woman.
What, Anna?
Yeah. Just a bit of a problem of her being illegal. Immigration caught up with her. She skipped the country before they could deport her.
I've been there, mate. Had a run-in with the immigration myself, didn't I? She must have been terrified.
What, so Anna's gone for good?
Yeah, that's right.
Tez is really gutted, is he?
Well, he's making out he's not, but he's not sleeping or eating or anything.
Right, so, right, mate, you know, my eyes. I could murder one of them cream thingies.
Oh, no, Edson, I'm sorry, mate.
Do us a favour, will you, lads? Keep an eye on Terry, eh?
All right, Brett.
Listen, I better get going, so I'll give you a ring when I get back from work tonight, yeah?
Look, are you sure about this moving back to your place?
Right, is it all right if I pick up what I've collected for the Sony Fund, mate?
Yeah, help yourself, mate.
I like being here with you and the kids, but I thought you understood. I also need time to myself.
It's not only me that suffers with you coming and going. You know how much Leo and Gemma have got used to you.
Don't do this to me, Mick. I'm fond of them too, but I'm not the full-time mother type. But I've got a lot more to offer them and you if I get the occasional break to recharge my batteries.
Well, I expect to see you back supercharged, all right? Oh, listen, you won't forget, will you? About seeing if you can get Carol and me to see your boss man.
I still say it's a waste of time. You'll be asking the company for funds they've already committed to another project.
I know, but it's worth a try, though. Even on the off chance that he might be able to conjure up some money so we can keep our sports project going as well.
I'll see what I can do.
Right.
Right. Now, if I've done my sums right, this should bring up to about 1,500.
Oh, nice one.
Do you think I should bring Ron and Dee up to date where the fund's going, like?
Yeah, sure. I should think they'd be both made up to it.
Yeah. See you later.
See you later, sir.
Not anymore. My dad shoved a load of us washing it on top of my t-shirts. Just lovely.
Put it through again on the white, it'll be alright.
Hey, have you seen what you've done to my t-shirt?
Oh, was that me? I'm sorry, Jax. Here. Go and buy yourself another one.
Oh, thanks. I'll earn all those for you later if you want.
No, thanks. I'll take them as they are.
Take them where?
Look, I was going to tell you last night, but you were all asleep when I got home from Bev's. I've been awake half the night thinking I'm going to say this, but I suppose there is only one way. I'm sorry, but as from today, I'm going to be moving in with Bev.
But Dad, you can't. Mum, tell him.
Right, well, I'll start getting my things together.
You can give me a hand getting the decorations down tomorrow.
What?
It'll be 12 nights and lucky to keep them up any longer.
Yeah, okay.
Hey! Beth?
I just happened to be trying to study, okay?
Well, you could have asked if Rach would turn it down.
I can't work with that stupid racket on.
You always have music on when you're working.
Yeah, but not that teeny bopper crap.
Beth, there's no need.
Oh, that's right. Take her side as you always do.
And how am I supposed to take your side when you're behaving like this?
For God's sake. There you are, you spoiled brats. Are you happy now? You've got your own way as usual.
Flipping it. Well, that's PMT. Who needs a nuclear fallout?
No, it wasn't so much the coursework that threw me. Crandall College in that respect. Emotionally, I was a mess. If it hadn't been for Simon and the rest of the group.
So, did you get baptised then, like me?
Yeah. Makes us sort of sisters, doesn't it? Anyway, I'm just thankful Simon came along when he did. Showed me the way.
I suppose it makes you feel, well, you know, really close to him and that.
Yeah, of course. But ultimately, it's the strength of the whole group that's crucial, isn't it?
All right, girls, what can I do for you?
Slip over to if Simon would like us to take a pizza over for this dinner.
Could you, I suppose?
Aye. So good with going, girls.
Go, we'll be back in a bit.
All right, see you later.
Have this effect on all your customers, do you?
Only the women. So, what do I owe the pleasure?
Just thought I'd find out if there's any news on the funding.
Well, Marianne only went back to work today. Said she'd try and fix it for us to see her boss.
Great. So what are we waiting for then?
An appointment for one thing.
Stuff that. Appointments are just a way of shuffling you to the back of the queue and forgetting about you. Why don't we just get down there right now?
I don't know about that.
Suppose you're stuck here, aren't you?
No, it's not that. He's going to be here any minute. It's just...
Just you're too polite for your own good. Captain Cautious, eh?
Someone else used to call me that once upon a time.
Yeah? Well, if they told you to get you nowhere, they were right. We don't get if we don't ask, Mick. And the sooner we ask, the better. Those kids can say goodbye to the sports project for sure.
Yeah, you're right. I'll tell you what, we'll bum round to Grayson's as soon as Keith gets here, yeah?
Yeah? Not so backward at coming forward after all, are you?
And you just say, mate, thanks a lot.
Hey, thanks. See you now, bye.
Well, we could have our pizzas when you take your dinner break.
Yeah, but Terry's not here to cover, is he? It means I can't get off till Leanne gets here.
OK, we'll bring you a pizza across then. Me and Caroline will take ours home.
Oh, that's a shame. We all could have eaten together.
Look, I'm sorry I haven't been able to see much of you since you got here.
It's all right. It's given me and Kate a chance to get to know each other, isn't it, Kate?
Yeah, got you the Albert Doctor Savvy if you wanted.
That's 16.50, that. Not if Terry's planning on coming in today, do you?
I don't think so, no.
Well, it's a bit tricky. The area boss is due a visit. Don't know how to explain him not being here.
Well, just say he's on a sick, eh?
Yeah, but he's all right, you know. I mean, I called on to the flat the other night and he seemed a bit upset.
Yeah, well, he's having a few problems, isn't he, of the female variety. I'll tell you what, why don't you nip over and see him? Tell him he's needed over there. That might buck him up a bit.
Do you think it'll do any good?
Well, it's not going to do him any harm, is it? The state he's in, to that.
There you are.
God, you make me sick, you.
What?
Well, look at you just sitting there and my dad's getting ready to walk out on us.
This is for college. And look, Jackie, I don't like this any better than you do, but what can I do?
Well, I don't know, something. Try talking him out of it. As long as him and my mum are living in the same house, there's at least some chance they'll get back together.
Yeah, I know that, but...
Right. That's me sorted for visiting.
Hey, Mum, please try talking to Dad before you go off seeing our Tony.
I think all the talking's been done, Jackie. And at least your dad's facing up to his responsibility to that child.
But we're his children too. We're your kids too, aren't we?
Of course you are, and I'll always love you, you know that. But you're grown up, Jackson. Well, little Josh is just a baby who still needs fathering.
Dad, do you have to go at a time like this?
There wouldn't be a good time, son. Look, I'll still be here for our Tony, but... Well, I don't think there's any point in me and your mum pretending anymore.
So we'll just get left behind. Is that it? Our family just gets wrecked. And all for a kid who's as likely to be on Mike's as yours.
What do you mean? Jackie?
She just meant me and Bev went out together for a bit, that's all.
And could it be your baby?
Yeah. Well, technically, like...
You mean you could be doing this for somebody else's baby? God, you're an even bigger fool than I thought you were.
What are you doing?
Just having a nose. Oh, I wouldn't mind some of this carpet from my place.
Come on, you're going to get us into trouble.
I'll tell you what, if they cut back on some of these posh fixtures and fittings, our kids would still have a sports project.
Come on, Marian's office is just a bit...
And we'll let them have the details later on.
Yes. Mick?
Hey, yeah. Sorry for barging in, like.
No, we're not.
I'm sorry, is this an appointment you haven't told me about?
No, it's, for God's sake, Mick, I haven't even had a chance to mention to Mr. Ross yet.
Look, just what is this?
Mick and me represent the kids' sports project, and we want to talk to you about reinstating the funding.
Yes, well, I'm sorry, but I have meetings all afternoon.
It's all right. We'll wait till you're free.
Well, I look forward to seeing you later then. I take it you'll be there, Marianne, along with your friends.
All right, Ron.
Oh, all right, Sin.
Listen, I thought I'd just nip round and fill you and Dee Dee in on the latest on the Tony Fund and that.
Oh, yeah, right. Come in.
Oh. All right, Mike.
All right.
Good news about the money for your Tony. Latest total raise, 1,500 quid.
It's great, that, Sin.
Is that good, yeah? Oh, well, that's only up until now. I mean, there's bound to be more, but it would have been a good cause and that.
No, honest. It's great, that. Simba was just saying that the fund's up to 1,500 quid now.
Oh, that's great. People have been so good. We're really grateful to you, and Jimmy.
Well, I just thought I'd come round and let you know. I hope I haven't been disturbing anything.
No problem, honest.
Right, see you.
Yeah, and thanks a lot, Sim.
Okay, Ron. See you, mate.
Ta-ra. Whole time I was... Look, it's not as if I'm not going to see it, is it? In between being with Bev at the flat, I'll be round to the shop or visiting our Tony down the hospital.
Go, Ron. You're just making things worse.
Look, I do still love you two, you know. And getting our Tony right is still my first priority.
Look, well, don't go there. Stay where you're needed.
Yeah, but I'm needed by Bev and the baby too, son. Right, well... Hardy, don't hate me for this. Please. I've got to do this.
Oh, Jack. We'll be all right. We'll be all right.
You okay, Mum?
Well, I've been better. I just wish someone had seen fit to tell me about you and Bev.
Well, we just didn't want to hurt you any more than you already were. Doesn't make any difference anyway, does it?
Not to your dad and I, no. But if Bev's baby's yours, not your dad's, well, it makes a lot of difference.
How?
Well, if he's yours, well, that means little Josh is part of our family. He's part of me.
So I didn't want to bother you, but with the area manager coming, I just wondered what you wanted me to tell him.
Whatever you like.
Oh, give him a break, eh, Terry? It's you supposed to be running the place.
No, honestly, I can manage. It's just...
See, Simon's all right on his own.
So what are you going to do, just rot in here, eh? No, I've got to get round the club. Terry, give me a shout when you get back to the land of the living, eh?
I'll have tea. Okay. Have a look at the question, see how much...
He really worries about you, doesn't he? You two been friends a long time, then?
How long have you got?
All night, if you want.
You just go and live, eh, mate?
I really don't mind. I can make us a coffee.
You just go, eh? On my own, that's how I'm supposed to be, isn't it? What's the use of pretending any different, eh? What's the use of anything? What's the use of even being alive, eh?
Look, it's not always easy to know the answer. But it will be all right. I know the pain you're going through is really bad.
Now, don't you give me any of that cliche crap, because you don't know. You don't know what kind of mess I've made of my life. Oh, look at me, eh? I bet you think I'm a right divvy, eh?
Of course I don't. But you've got to let it out. It's okay by me. You've just got to let it go. It is allowed, you know. You just got to let it all out. Come on, eh?
Okay, Richard. Not nervous, are you?
I hate smarmy fellas like that, Ross. But he's keeping us waiting longer than he has to, just to show how important he is.
Well, maybe we shouldn't have just barged in like we did.
Of course we should.
Can't expect them to take us seriously if we don't show we're willing to take the bull by the horns. God, I'm bored. Just going to find the loo. Never do battle on a full bladder, eh?
Oh, yeah. Listen, I'm sorry about us barging in like that.
No, really, I enjoyed it.
We just wanted to show how keen we were fighting for the funding and that.
I did say I'd sort you out an appointment. Okay. It hasn't exactly put Ross in the best mood. And I hope Carol's not going to put the tin hat on it by turning up late.
No, she's in there. She's just nipped to the toilet.
Pity she's here, really. Your best chance would probably be if she hadn't turned up at all.
Well, how do you mean?
Well, come on, Mick. I mean, let's face it, she's a bit of a loudmouth.
Hey, come on. You know, if some of the other parents showed a bit of Carol's drive and determination, that's what we'd get somewhere.
Hiya, love. Ross the boss all ready for us, then?
Talked about nothing else all afternoon. He'll be here in a minute.
Grace. Hey, they've got great soap in the loos here. Better than I have at home.
Beth, love.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I put you here.
Sorry for crashing in on you at tea time.
No, it's fine. Rage, fetch the rest, would you, love? Beth!
Listen, now me and Jimmy have collected so much, I was wondering what to do with the cash. Whether we should stick it in the bank or what. See, we weren't expecting to collect so much so quickly. Hiya.
Yeah, hi. Well, I suppose it is a lot of cash to have lying around. Building society's probably your best bet.
My dad was manager of a building society. Hardly the top of the commercial ladder, was it?
Beth?
We have to have chips again.
Well, since when didn't you like chips?
Since I've been on a diet.
What diet? And anyway, what for?
Yeah, it should be me talking about going on diets. You don't need to lose weight, do you?
I wish people would stop telling me what I need and what I don't need.
All right, that's enough. If you seriously wanted to diet, I'll get you some proper low-cal stuff in.
Oh, so you do think that I'm overweight then?
I didn't say that.
Well, I best not eat this then, had I?
You going over to Margaret's?
To my room, if that's okay.
It's been like this all day. I don't know what's the matter with her.
So, was Teddy all right when you left him then?
Well, I won't go as far as to say that. He'd calmed down a bit, but he's still trying to cut himself off. Block out the world.
Poor guy. Do you think you can reach him?
I think we can. I'm going to need help from both of you on this one.
Do you know what we can? Won't we, Kate?
Of course, yeah.
Well, early night for me, I think. And thanks, Kate. I really enjoyed today. All right, if I have a bath?
Yeah, help yourself.
Night.
Night.
Nice.
Worked out why Caroline's here yet?
What do you mean?
Well, obvious. God's helping us out with our own troubles by giving her the chance to help someone else.
Oh, Teddy, you mean?
I think I'll go up as well.
I'll come with you, shall I?
Not tonight, eh? I'm going to need all my concentration for prayer. Good night, then.
Good night.
Of course, we realise that Graysons are going to be funding this other project, but, well, we think that the kids' sports sessions are a special case.
I'm afraid every cause we sponsor thinks it's special, Mr. Johnson. But since our funds aren't infinite, there's nothing we can do. Well, look, it's getting late, so thanks both for coming in.
There is something we haven't talked about. Like, maybe if Graysons can't fund all of the sports project, they could just give us some sort of donation towards it.
Oh, I'm afraid that's not possible either, Mrs. Salter. I'm sorry. Of course, if it was just up to me personally, I'd be happy to support what you're trying to do, but I'm afraid it's a group decision. I'm sorry.
No, don't be giving us the bull as well as the bums rush, eh?
Mick.
I'm sorry. No, you're not sorry at all, are you? I mean, those kids being out on the streets, it means nothing to you, does it?
I've stayed late especially to see you, Mr. Johnson, without an appointment. And I've given your request my proper consideration.
Yeah, sure. You know, I should have known better before coming here expecting you to listen. Proper consideration? I mean, that's just jargon for we don't care, isn't it? You lot. You don't even consider your own staff, let alone a bunch of kids. You didn't even support Marianne when that creep Charles Weeks was crawling all over her.
I really do think that brings the meeting to a close.
Mr. Ross, I wouldn't want you to think
If
I've
you
been...
have criticisms of management, Marianne, perhaps next time you'd like to discuss them with me, as well as with your friends. Good night.
Thanks a million.
I'm sorry. I just lost my rag, didn't I?
Thought for a minute you were going to land in one there.
Just landed me in it instead.
Come on, it was me that blasted off at him. I know I shouldn't have done...
But you did, didn't you?
You don't think this mood of Beth's got anything to do with her dad, do you? Like delayed reaction sort of thing?
Nah.
Well, she might be worrying about going back to college or boyfriend trouble. Expect you're hungry now, missing your tea.
No, I just want a drink.
Mum, I can't find my fancy backers to school. Can't find the nose on her face, that one.
Hey, your mum's worried about you, you know. I know you're upset about this Margaret business.
To you it might just be this Margaret business. To me it means I've lost a friend.
But is that all you want to see it as? Just a friend?
I don't know. I think so. I just know that I really miss her. And I've screwed things up, haven't I?
Yeah, I know. But listen...
Oh, for God's sake. Please don't tell me that you know how I feel and I'll get over it. You know everything, don't you? It's a pity you don't know enough to mind your own business for once.
Beth, what is the matter?
And you're the same. Why can't you just leave me alone?
Beth, love, is it your dad? Is that what's wrong?
Oh, for God's sake, it's always got to be about him, hasn't it? You know nothing about me. I hate living here. I could be in London now, but instead I'm stuck in this dump thanks to you.
She didn't mean it.
Yes, she did. And let's face it, she's right, isn't she? I've ruined her chances. I've ruined everything for her.
Good night, Kate.
Yeah, night. Are you sure you don't want me to come in with you?
Not tonight, eh?
But I thought me and you were together, you know. Wasn't it any good?
You were great. It's just I don't want to take advantage of you, that's all.
You're not? It's not because Caroline's here, is it?
I told you, Caroline's here because she needs our support. But if you don't want her here...
No, I mean, I just miss having you to myself.
I want to be with you as well. But we both know that's selfish, don't we? Sometimes we have to share each other with the people who need us. Good night. Sleep well, eh?
Good night.
Caroline, it's only me.
And Brookside's back tomorrow when Dee Dee's got the bit between her teeth and she's determined to find out if she's going to be a grandma, or if she is a grandma, in fact.